भैया अभी चेयर हटेगी भैया, उसमें से 4 चेयर ही है। यहाँ तो पीने की क्या होता है भाई, टिकट स्टेज पे तो नहीं है। चेयर में एक पेज रखवा देते हैं, शेड्यूल का वो नहीं रहता। भैया एक मिनट रुक जाओ प्लीज, भैया एक मिनट रुक जाओ। अरे तो इधर कोई भी नहीं, मैं स्टेज के पीछे हूँ, मैं जनरेटर में डीजल डलवा रहा हूँ। अच्छे से सर। Excuse me, side please. Thank you. जी इनको कहना सामने से हटो। No.
एक मिनट के लिए कैमरा बंद कर रहा हूँ। हाँ हाँ वही है ये रेड वाला वो लोग चलाओ स्टेशन ये अंदर चल गया होगा कॉलेज में। यही है ये तो कॉलेज के सब लोग हैं, ये कॉलेज के सब लोग हैं। अंदर ग्रुपिंग अलग चल रही है। ये कॉलेज के जो पुराने सब लोग हैं ना वो आप सब लोग इधर आ जाइए, इधर ना जा रहे हैं, अब लगा लो। अरे मान लो उसको। अरे इनको भी हटा दो यार, इनको अरे तुम इधर आओ, छाँव में आ रहे हो, वहाँ का भगरोगे। भी आ गए, वो आ गए। हाँ लो आप भी इधर आ जाओ, बस यहीं रहना आप भी। अरे सर इधर आ जाओ।
The audience are requested to rise and remain standing until the chief guest is seated. Make the announcement बोलना I have already done. I request everyone to take their respective seats. To begin this auspicious occasion, may I now invite our esteemed dignitaries on the dais to kindle the holy lamp to embark on today's proceedings.
कुन्देन्दुतुषारहारधवला
Now, I request everyone to rise for Kulgan of the University.
वैष्णव विद्यापीठ विश्वविद्यालय का बड़े मान, विश्वविद्यालय का बड़े मान।
सत्य अहिंसा के पथ पर जीवन हो सबका मंगलमय। सत्य अहिंसा के पथ पर जीवन हो सबका मंगलमय।
तम सोमा ज्योतिर्गमय, 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 तम सोमा ज्योतिर्गमय।
Namaskar. I declare the convocation open. आज के कार्यक्रम के हमारे मुख्य अतिथि आदरणीय इंडियन स्पेस साइंटिस्ट, भूतपूर्व चेयरमैन इसरो तथा भूतपूर्व चेयरमैन न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी 2020 पद्म विभूषण डॉक्टर के कस्तूरी रंगन जी, श्री वैष्णव विद्यापीठ ट्रस्ट के सचिव श्री कमल नारायण जी बुराड़िया, श्री वैष्णव शैक्षणिक एवं पारमार्थिक न्यास के समस्त ट्रस्टीगण, श्री वैष्णव विद्यापीठ विश्वविद्यालय के कुलपति डॉक्टर उपिंदर जी धर, सभी अतिथिगण, हेड ऑफ इंस्टीट्यूशंस, हेड ऑफ डिपार्टमेंट्स, शिक्षकगण, प्रिय छात्र छात्राओं एवं पालकगण, आज हमारे विश्वविद्यालय के लिए अत्यंत ही गौरवमयी एवं पुनीत क्षण है जब हम अपना 6वां दीक्षांत समारोह मना रहे हैं। श्री वैष्णव कपड़ा मार्केट कमेटी की 139 वर्ष की यात्रा में आज का दिन हमारे विश्वविद्यालय के लिए अति महत्वपूर्ण है। सर्वप्रथम मैं दीक्षांत समारोह में पधारे मुख्य अतिथि आदरणीय पद्म विभूषण डॉक्टर के कस्तूरी रंगन जी का हार्दिक स्वागत करता हूं, अभिनंदन करता हूं, जिन्होंने अपनी गरिमामय उपस्थिति से हम सभी को हर्षोल्लासित कर दिया है। ज्ञान एवं अनुभव से परिपूर्ण आपके व्यक्तित्व का लाभ आज हम सबको मिल सकेगा, जिसके लिए आपको बहुत बहुत साधुवाद है। महोदय, मुझे यह बताते हुए अत्यंत खुशी हो रही है कि पूर्व में भी 1960 में तत्कालीन राष्ट्रपति डॉक्टर सर्वपल्ली राधाकृष्णन जी, 1984 में वैष्णव कमेटी के 100 वर्ष पूर्ण होने पर तत्कालीन राष्ट्रपति श्री ज्ञानी जेल सिंह जी तथा सन 2001 में श्री वैष्णव हायर सेकेंडरी स्कूल के 50 वर्ष पूर्ण होने पर तत्कालीन राष्ट्रपति डॉक्टर अब्दुल कलाम जी की अगवानी करने का हमें अवसर एवं सौभाग्य प्राप्त हुआ था। पूर्व राष्ट्रपति डॉक्टर शंकर दयाल जी शर्मा भी अपने उपराष्ट्रपति के कार्यकाल के दौरान सन 1987 में हमारे यहाँ पधारे हुए थे। श्री वैष्णव प्रौद्योगिकी एवं विज्ञान संस्थान परिसर के उद्घाटन के दौरान सन 1998 में तत्कालीन राज्यपाल माननीय डॉक्टर भाई महावीर एवं तत्कालीन मानव संसाधन विकास मंत्री श्री मुरली मनोहर जी जोशी भी यहाँ पधार कर हमें अनुग्रहित कर चुके हैं। श्री वैष्णव विद्यापीठ विश्वविद्यालय के 2018 में आयोजित प्रथम दीक्षांत समारोह में मध्य प्रदेश की तत्कालीन राज्यपाल श्रीमती आनंदीबेन पटेल जी पधारी थी तथा 2019 में आयोजित द्वितीय दीक्षांत समारोह में आदरणीय उपराष्ट्रपति महोदय महामहिम श्री वेंकैया जी नायडू तथा मध्य प्रदेश के तत्कालीन राज्यपाल श्री लालजी टंडन एवं वर्ष 2021 में मध्य प्रदेश के राज्यपाल महामहिम श्री मंगू भाई जी पटेल यहाँ पधार कर हमें अनुग्रहित कर चुके हैं। विगत वर्ष 2022 में सुप्रीम कोर्ट के मुख्य न्यायाधीश श्री जे.के. माहेश्वरी जी तथा माननीय सांसद श्री शंकर जी ललवानी पधारे थे। आज हम आपकी उपस्थिति से अभिभूत हैं एवं इस अवसर पर आपका श्री वैष्णव विद्यापीठ विश्वविद्यालय की ओर से हार्दिक स्वागत व अभिनंदन करता हूं। इस अवसर पर पधारे हुए सभी विशिष्ट महानुभावों, जनप्रतिनिधियों और अतिथियों का भी मैं हृदय से स्वागत करता हूं। यह हमारे वैष्णव ग्रुप के सभी ट्रस्टीगण, अधिकारियों एवं कर्मचारियों के लिए अत्यंत सौभाग्यशाली एवं अविस्मरणीय दिवस है। बंधुओं, श्री वैष्णव ट्रस्ट एवं इसकी सहयोगी संस्थाओं ने गत 139 वर्षों में इंदौर शहर में नर सेवा नारायण सेवा इस मंत्र को आधार मानकर जन सेवा एवं जन कल्याण के अनेक प्रकल्प संचालित किए जा रहे हैं। वर्ष 1884 में इंदौर के वस्त्र व्यवसायियों ने स्वयं के व्यवसाय पर शैक्षिक टैक्स लगाकर श्री वैष्णव सहायक कपड़ा मार्केट कमेटी की स्थापना की थी। इसका मूल उद्देश्य तत्कालीन असहाय बंधुओं तथा जरूरतमंद नागरिकों की सहायता करना, पशु पक्षियों को आहार देना और साधु संतों की सेवा करना था। सभी पूर्ववर्ती संस्थापकों की दूरदर्शितापूर्ण नीतियों के क्रियान्वयन के फलस्वरूप संस्था द्वारा 1925 में श्री वैष्णव अन्न क्षेत्र एवं श्री रामकृष्ण बाग और 1934 में श्री वैष्णव आयुर्वेदिक औषधालय की स्थापना की गई। यह औषधालय विगत 89 वर्षों से आज भी संचालित है एवं अब इसमें आयुर्वेदिक, एलोपैथिक तथा होम्योपैथिक पद्धति से मरीजों का नाम मात्र से शुल्क पर इलाज किया जाता है। सन 2015 से ट्रस्ट द्वारा 2 डायलिसिस सेंटर भी कार्यरत है, जहां पर प्रति माह 1000 से अधिक डायलिसिस न्यूनतम शुल्क ₹400 में किए जाते हैं। श्री वैष्णव शैक्षणिक एवं पारमार्थिक न्यास द्वारा असहाय एवं जरूरतमंद बच्चों को स्कॉलरशिप एवं निःशुल्क किताब कापी का वितरण प्रतिवर्ष किया जाता है। ट्रस्ट द्वारा प्रतिवर्ष शिक्षा एवं स्वास्थ्य के क्षेत्र में जरूरतमंद नागरिकों को 2 करोड़ की सहायता प्रदान की जाती है। कोरोना काल के अंतर्गत भी ट्रस्ट द्वारा विशेष सहायता सभी वर्गों को प्रदान की गई थी एवं कोरोना काल में हमारी संस्था में स्कूल, कॉलेज, विश्वविद्यालय में पढ़ने वाले छात्रों को जिनके माता पिता का कोरोना में स्वर्गवास हो गया है, उनका शुल्क वैष्णव संस्थान में पढ़ने तक का माफ़ कर दिया गया है। उन्हें निःशुल्क शिक्षा आखिरी तक दी जाएगी। सन 1951 में श्री क्लाथ मार्केट वैष्णव हायर सेकेंडरी स्कूल की स्थापना की गई थी। यह विद्यालय स्थापित होना श्री वैष्णव ट्रस्ट के इतिहास में अति महत्वपूर्ण सिद्ध हुआ। इसके पश्चात 1962 में श्री वैष्णव पॉलिटेक्निक, 1967 में श्री वैष्णव वाणिज्य महाविद्यालय, 1981 में श्री क्लाथ मार्केट वैष्णव बाल मंदिर, 1987 में श्री वैष्णव इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ मैनेजमेंट, 1992 में श्री वैष्णव कन्या विद्यालय, 1993 में श्री वैष्णव एकेडमी, 1995 में श्री वैष्णव प्रौद्योगिकी एवं विज्ञान संस्थान तथा 2005 में श्री वैष्णव विधि संस्थान तथा श्री वैष्णव शिक्षक प्रशिक्षण महाविद्यालय, 2019 में श्री वैष्णव स्पोर्ट्स एकेडमी एवं 2022 में श्री वैष्णव बाल वाटिका स्थापित की गई है। आज इन सभी संस्थाओं में 25,000 से अधिक विद्यार्थी अध्ययनरत हैं। उल्लेखनीय है कि न लाभ न हानि के आधार पर संचालित ये सभी संस्थाएं अपनी प्रतिष्ठा से संपूर्ण देश और प्रदेश को गौरवान्वित कर रही है। सभी शासकीय औपचारिकताओं को पूर्ण करने के पश्चात सन 2015 में श्री वैष्णव विद्यापीठ विश्वविद्यालय मध्य प्रदेश निजी विश्वविद्यालय अधिनियम के अंतर्गत स्थापित किया गया। विश्वविद्यालय की स्थापना मानवता के बेहतर भविष्य के उत्थान को उत्कृष्ट शिक्षा, प्रशिक्षण एवं अनुसंधान के माध्यम से उत्थान करने की दृष्टि से की गई है। विश्वविद्यालय का उद्देश्य ऐसा उत्कृष्ट शैक्षणिक वातावरण प्रदान करना है जिससे कि बौद्धिक, नैतिक एवं आध्यात्मिक प्रेरणा मिल सके एवं मूल्य आधारित नेतृत्व की क्षमता को पोषित किया जा सके। विश्वविद्यालय हमेशा सामाजिक रूप से जिम्मेदार नागरिकों के विकास एवं वैश्विक समाज के विकास की ओर प्रयासरत है। श्री वैष्णव विद्यापीठ विश्वविद्यालय समाज के विभिन्न क्षेत्रों की जरूरतों को विविध विधाओं में उच्च शिक्षा के माध्यम से पूर्ण करने की ओर प्रयासरत है तथा स्थापना के अल्प समय में ही यह विश्वविद्यालय प्रादेशिक एवं राष्ट्रीय स्तर पर उन्नतिशील संस्थान के रूप में अपने आप को प्रतिष्ठित करने में सफल रहा है। विश्वविद्यालय में उत्कृष्ट तथा उच्च गुणवत्तापूर्ण प्रशिक्षण, अनुभवी प्राध्यापक, सर्व सुविधा युक्त प्रयोगशालाएँ एवं अध्ययन तथा अध्यापन हेतु अनुकूल वातावरण छात्र छात्राओं को उपलब्ध है। छात्रों के समग्र विकास हेतु विश्वविद्यालय स्तर पर अनेकानेक कार्यशालाएँ, सेमिनार, वेबिनार तथा अन्य कई प्रकार की गतिविधियों का संचालन वर्ष भर में किया जाता है। मुझे इस बात पर अत्यंत हर्ष है कि कोरोना जैसी वैश्विक महामारी और लॉकडाउन के समय में भी हमारे विश्वविद्यालय ने ऑनलाइन माध्यम से सभी शैक्षणिक एवं अन्य गतिविधियों का संचालन समय पर सुचारू रूप से किया है। श्री वैष्णव विद्यापीठ विश्वविद्यालय का परिसर 52 एकड़ क्षेत्र में विकसित किया है। वर्तमान में 9 लाख स्क्वायर फीट से निर्माण हो चुका है। विश्वविद्यालय में हम कई नवीन अकादमिक कार्यक्रमों का संचालन कर रहे हैं जिसमें इलेक्ट्रिकल व्हीकल, बिग डाटा एनालिटिक, इंटरनेट ऑफ थिंग्स, मेकाट्रॉनिक्स, फॉरेंसिक साइंस, एग्रीकल्चर इंजीनियरिंग, आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस जैसे कई नए कोर्सेस हैं। बदलते समय के साथ विद्यार्थियों को ऑनलाइन कोर्सेज तथा इंडस्ट्री की ज़रूरतों के हिसाब से भी नए विषय पढ़ाए जा रहे हैं। हम लगातार अपने विश्वविद्यालय में उत्कृष्ट एवं नवीन तकनीक से शिक्षण कार्य करा रहे हैं। विद्यार्थियों को प्रेरित करने हेतु एवं उनकी संबंधित कमियों को दूर करने हेतु विश्वविद्यालय द्वारा कम्युनिकेशन स्किल, इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज, एनवायरमेंटल स्टडीज तथा प्रोफेशनल एथिक्स जैसे महत्वपूर्ण विषय भी पढ़ाए जाते हैं। मुझे विश्वास है कि हमारा विश्वविद्यालय इसी प्रकार विद्यार्थियों को उत्कृष्ट शिक्षा प्रदान करता रहेगा एवं देश के भविष्य की नींव सुदृढ़ करने में अपना महत्वपूर्ण योगदान निरंतर देता रहेगा। मैं आज सभी 1557 विद्यार्थियों को जो कि विश्वविद्यालय से अपनी डिग्री पूर्ण कर रहे हैं, उन्हें समस्त विश्वविद्यालय की तरफ से बधाई देते हुए उम्मीद करता हूं कि आप इस विद्यालय का एवं अपने माता पिता का नाम अपने अच्छे कार्यों से समस्त विश्व में गौरवान्वित करेंगे। सभी उपाधि धारकों को आज मैं यही कहना चाहता हूं कि अपनी मेहनत के दम पर आज आप एक महत्वपूर्ण शैक्षणिक उपाधि अर्जित कर रहे हैं। यह आपकी शिक्षा का अंत नहीं है, बल्कि आपके भविष्य के ज्ञानार्जन का प्रारंभ है। मेरा आप सभी से आह्वान है कि आप अपने कैरियर के साथ साथ इसी समय से किसी न किसी रूप से समाज सेवा में भी जुड़ जाएं। आज हमारी दुनिया तेज़ी से बदल रही है, नई टेक्नोलॉजी आ रही है, इसलिए हमें भी नवीनतम तकनीकों और नवाचार के साथ अपडेट रहना चाहिए। हमें हमेशा स्वामी विवेकानंद की बात याद कर रखना चाहिए कि सभी शक्तियाँ हमारे स्वयं के भीतर है, बस आवश्यकता आत्मविश्वास की है। जो मनुष्य सिर्फ अपने लिए जिया उसका जीवन व्यर्थ है। ईश्वर ने जो सृष्टि बनाई है उसमें सबसे बुद्धिमान मानव को बनाया है। यह बुद्धिमानी सिर्फ अपने स्वयं के सुख भोगने के लिए नहीं, अपितु दूसरे पिछड़े वर्गों समाजों के उत्थान के लिए भी इस्तेमाल हो। ऐसा कार्य करें कि हमारा जीवन बेकार न जाए। हमारे माता पिता, हमारे मित्र, परिचित, रिश्तेदारों को भी लगे कि इस विश्वविद्यालय से पढ़ा हुआ बच्चा आज समाज और राष्ट्र की भी सेवा कर रहा है। अंत में आप सभी आज संकल्प लें कि हम अपनी अपनी क्षमताओं के हिसाब से मानवता की सेवा करेंगे। देशवासियों की भलाई के लिए हम हर संभव प्रयास करते रहेंगे। मैं पुनः माननीय मुख्य अतिथि पद्म विभूषण डॉक्टर के कस्तूरी रंगन जी के प्रति हृदय से आभार व्यक्त करता हूं कि उन्होंने अपने व्यस्तम समय में से अमूल्य समय इस दीक्षांत समारोह के लिए दिया। विश्वविद्यालय के दीक्षांत समारोह में उपाधि पाने वाले सभी छात्र छात्राओं और उनके पालकों को मैं पुनः बधाई प्रेषित करता हूं। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद, जय भारत, जय वैष्णव।
Thank you, sir.
Chief guest on this occasion, Honorable Padma Vibhushan Dr. K. Kasturi Ranganji, Professor Emeritus, National Institute of Advanced Studies, Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, former member, Planning Commission, and former Chairman ISRO, Chancellor of the University, Shri Purushottam Dasji Pasari, members of the governing body, Board of Management, Academic Council, Advisory Board, Boards of Studies, guests, parents, friends from media, and convocating students. Sir, it was 10 years back when I had the privilege of welcoming you and greeting you as Vice Chancellor of J.K. Lakshmipat University in Jaipur. I'm thankful to you that you have given me another opportunity to greet you this morning as Vice Chancellor of Shri Vaishnav Vidyapeeth Vishwavidyalaya. It's my pride privilege to present the report of activities of our university on this special occasion. To start with admissions, based on the prescribed norms of the regulating bodies, like previous years, admissions have been made purely on merit and are open to all sections of the society. This year, that is 2023-24 academic session, 2,598 students have been admitted. The total number of students on roll as of today is 8,317. This number does not include the students who are being convocated today. Shri Vaishnav Vidyapeeth Vishwavidyalaya is one of the 10 AIU academic and administrative development centers in the country, established under the banner of Association of Indian Universities and named as AIU Shri Vaishnav Vidyapeeth Vishwavidyalaya, an academic and administrative development center. The center organized 8 professional activities, faculty development and staff development activities, since January this year. These programs were inaugurated by Padma Shri awardee Dr. D.B. Phatak, Chairman Board of Governors IIT Indore, Professor G.D. Sharma, Vice President, then Vice President and now President of the Association of Indian Universities, Shri Amitabh Tiwari, Regional Head, Tata Consultancy Services Limited, Dr. Akhilesh Kumar Pandey, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Vikram University, Dr. P.B. Sharma, Vice Chancellor of MET University and former Vice Chancellor of Delhi Technological University, Dr. Sangeeta Kaul of Delnet, Professor Sandeep Sancheti, Vice Chancellor of Marwadi University, Professor Manik Rao M. Salunkhe, former President, Association of Indian Universities and former Vice Chancellor of Bharati Vidyapeeth, Pune, 217 faculty members and 138 staff and technical staff members from 117 different institutions across the country have attended these programs so far. Some of these institutions being Narsi Monji University, SRM University of Science and Technology, Chennai, NITI, Bombay, Sharda University, Greater Noida, Central University of Rajasthan, Central University of Karnataka, IIM Indore, Shri Satya Sai Institute of Higher Learning, Anantapur, Jain deemed to be University, Bangalore, Rashtriya Raksha University, Gandhinagar, Veer Narmad, South Gujarat University, Surat, Delhi Technological University, Deen Dayal Upadhyay, Gorakhpur University, Chandigarh University, Annamalai University, Tamil Nadu, University of Madras, G.V. Pant University of Agriculture and Technology, Pantnagar, G.D. Goenka University, Jivaji University, Gwalior, SNDT Women's University, Mumbai, Aligarh Muslim University and Alagappa University. The university our university has been ranked in top 50 state private universities in the country, and this report has been published in Outlook iCare rankings in 2022 as well as this year, 2023. Shri Vaishnav Vidyapeeth Vishwavidyalaya has been rated as A++ at national level in April 2023 by Careers 360. Shri Vaishnav Institute of Technology and Science, Indore, that is our engineering college, the Engineering Constitute Institute, was recognized as India's leading engineering institute in 2023 for leveraging superlative pedagogical facilities and services to enhance the learning experience of the students by the education view. Shri Vaishnav Vidyapeeth Vishwavidyalaya was ranked by the week Hansa Research Survey 2023 amongst the multidisciplinary emerging universities, All India rank 83. And in the West Zone, amongst the private and deemed multidisciplinary universities, it was ranked 49. Shri Vaishnav Institute of Technology and Science appeared in the ranking of top engineering colleges of excellence in June issue this year, and Shri Vaishnav Vidyapeeth Vishwavidyalaya was ranked at 29th position in the category of top engineering colleges of excellence by CSR GHDC Engineering Colleges Survey 2023. The Association of Indian Universities has invited our university to host AIU West Zone Inter-University Badminton for Women tournament and AIU Interzone Inter-University Badminton for Men tournament this year. I would like to add here that in previous years, our university had hosted AIU West Zone Inter-University Badminton for Women tournament in 2021 and 2022, and AIU West Zone Inter-University Table Tennis for Men tournament in 2019 successfully. Sir, we believe in imparting quality education. Thus, in addition to the classroom environment, the students also need to learn through various activities beyond classroom. In line with previous years, number of online and offline activities were organized throughout the year to facilitate the development of planning, organizing, and leadership skills among students. Our annual events like Shodh, that is the conference for PhD scholars, Nirmiti, the conference for school principals to bridge the gap between school education and higher education, HealthCon, the conference for paramedics, Vaksana, the conference of agricultural science, Sajag, National Conclave on Cyber Defense, Udgam, the conference for social scientists, Prava, the conclave in the area of journalism and mass communication, and all other activities have been organized as per our calendar successfully. We also believe that education cannot be complete unless industry and other prospective recruiters are actively involved in designing the curricula and syllabi. After having signed MOUs with IBM, Red Hat, Apple, TCS, Microsoft, Impetus, Mahatma Gandhi National Council of Rural Education, Tata Power, Bosch, and Infosys. In the past, we signed MOUs with Mitsubishi Electric India Private Limited this year, also Infosys Limited, Man-Made Textile Research Association, that is Mantra, Research for Resurgence Foundation, Nagpur, Deen Dayal Krishi Vikas Evam Anusandhan Samiti, Bhopal, ICAR, Indian Institute of Soybean Research, Indore, Board Locker India, Additives Private Limited, Devas, Indian Institute of Handloom Technology, Jodhpur, Rajasthan, that is Ministry, which is under the Ministry of Textiles, Government of India, and Google Cloud for the benefit of students at undergraduate, postgraduate, and doctoral levels. In view of our MOUs with St. Cloud State University, Minnesota, USA, and Hanyang University, Seoul, South Korea, our students had the opportunity to attend the academic sessions engaged by professors of these universities. We have organized 6 international conferences in collaboration with St. Cloud State University, United States, so far. First in February 2018, second in February 2019, third in February 2020, fourth in February 2021, fifth in January 22, and sixth in February 2023. President of St. Cloud State University, Dr. Robin Wacker, also attended the conferences in 2020, 21, and 22, as well as 23. Next conference is scheduled to be held from January 31 to February 2, 2024. One of our deans, Dr. Anand Rajawat, and other colleagues had the opportunity to teach 4 batches of big data analytics registered with St. Cloud State University. So this is a 14-week course which has been taught by our faculty. One of our students, which is one of the examples, that one of our students joined Master of Engineering Management program at St. Cloud State University under exchange program in 2020. She received scholarship of $5,000 per semester and direct admission in the program due to the MOU between Shri Vaishnav Vidyapeeth Vishwavidyalaya and St. Cloud State University. Currently, Dr. Namit Gupta, Dean Engineering, is at St. Cloud State University under faculty exchange program. So far as sensitivity to social issues and environment is concerned, we are very particular about it. Rotaract Club of SVVV and SVVV chapter of the Friends of Indore Cancer Foundation organized number of activities during the year. This year on 25th August 2025, one such activity was organized in Anand Service Society, which is a school for deaf and mute children. Deaf and mute girls. Rotaractors of the club celebrated Raksha Bandhan with girls and gave gifts to them. Girls also performed dance and felt very happy on that occasion. Prayatna is an initiative managed by the students and faculty members of the university. Shri Vaishnav Vidyapeeth Vishwavidyalaya believes that communication skills and communication and computer education are the two important aspects of education which cannot be overlooked. Therefore, number of sessions were held to provide basic knowledge of computers and communication skills to underprivileged students of the society. Green energy is another area which interests our university. Energy or power is one of the most important aspects of human life. In today's world, power generation and conservation have gained significant importance. Shri Vaishnav Vidyapeeth Vishwavidyalaya is also committed to energy conservation and clean and green energy generation. In this context, we had installed a rooftop solar power plant of 150 kilowatts on 31st December 2019. In last 3 years, now about 4 years, we have generated approximately 6 lakh units of clean and green power and in turn have saved almost 15,000 trees and 500 tons of carbon dioxide generation. Scholarships are given to the meritorious students every year. I am happy to share that our university paid rupees 1 crore 71 lakhs 31,174 rupees to 643 students in 2022-23 through such scholarships. To draw the attention of our students and faculty towards the contributions made by thinkers of Indian origin, we had Aryabhat Memorial Oration was instituted by the university in 2016. The oration is held annually after Padma Vibhushan awardee Dr. Anil Kakodkar delivered this address in 2016-17, followed by Padma Bhushan awardee Dr. K. Radhakrishnan in 1718, Padma Vibhushan awardee Dr. Vasudev K. Atre in 1819, Padma Bhushan awardee Professor P. Balaram in 1920, Padma Bhushan awardee Vijay P. Bhatkar in 2021, and Padma Bhushan awardee Dr. T. Ramasamy in 21-22. This year, we are very happy that you will be delivering this prestigious oration tomorrow, that is 13th. The C.V. Raman Memorial Oration has been delivered so far by Padma Shri awardee Dr. G.D. Yadav in 1819, Padma Bhushan awardee M.S. Raghunathan in 1920, Padma Shri awardee Dr. Rohini Godbole in 2021, Padma Shri awardee Professor Thalpil Pradeep in 21-22, and Padma Shri Dr. Sharad Pandurang Kale in 22-23. To commemorate the contribution of Vikram Sarabhai, we had distinguished speakers like Padma Shri awardee Dr. P.I. John in 1819, Padma Shri awardee Dr. Vikram C. Thakur in 1819, Padma Shri awardee Dr. Dipankar Chatterjee in 1890, Padma Shri awardee Chandrakant Pithawa in 1920, Padma Shri awardee Dr. Sudhir Kumar Jain in 2021, Padma Shri awardee Dr. Naveen Khanna in 21-22, and Padma Shri awardee Professor Aditya Prasad Das in 22-23. The first Srinivasa Ramanujan Memorial Oration was delivered by Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar awardee Dr. Amarendu Krishna of TIFR, Mumbai in 1819, followed by Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar awardee Dr. Mohan Maharaj of TIFR again in 1920, Padma Shri awardee Dr. Manindra Agarwal in 2021, and Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar awardee Dr. Naveen Garg in 21-22, and Padma Shri awardee Dr. Dinesh Singh in 22-23. The first Sundarlal Bahuguna Memorial Oration was delivered by distinguished speaker Padma Bhushan awardee Dr. Anil Prakash Joshi, an environmentalist and green activist, in August 2021. Second Sundarlal Bahuguna Oration was delivered by distinguished speaker Padma Shri awardee Shyam Sundar Paliwal in May 2022. And third Sundarlal Bahuguna Memorial Oration was delivered by Raman Magsaysay awardee Dr. Rajendra Singh on 6th of June 2023, this year, who is well known as, Dr. Rajendra Singh is well known as Jal Purush and Waterman of India. The first Mokshagundam Vishwesvarya Memorial Oration was delivered by Padma Shri awardee Dr. M.Y.S. Prasad in September 21. Second Sir Mokshagundam Vishwesvarya Memorial Oration was delivered by Padma Shri awardee Dr. Rajgopalan Vasudevan in September 2022. The first World Environment Day oration was delivered by Padma Shri awardee Shri Mahesh Sharma, who is well known as Gandhi of Jhabua, on 6 June 2022. Sir, National Graduate Physics Examination, that is a very prestigious examination called NGPE, Part C, was held at Shri Vaishnav Vidyapeeth Vishwavidyalaya from 3rd to 4th June in 2023. Madhya Pradesh's first innovation hub, that is Science Gallery, in collaboration with the Indian Association of Physics Teachers, IAPT, was inaugurated at Shri Vaishnav Vidyapeeth Vishwavidyalaya on 10th August 2022 by Padma Shri Professor H.C. Verma. The Innovation Hub hosts hosted more than 35, it hosts more than 35 innovative experiments, providing students with a dynamic learning environment that fosters curiosity and exploration. Since its establishment, a series of workshops have been conducted by the faculty members of the Department of Physics of the university for students from classes 9th to 12th, aiming to promote scientific curiosity and understanding among young learners. These workshops primarily focus on conveying the fundamental laws of physics through hands-on experiments and demonstrations. This initiative is instrumental in nurturing the next generation of physicists and innovators, contributing significantly to science education in the region, which is reflected in the feedback from the participants and their parent schools. A total of 21 workshops were conducted at this Innovation Hub so far. These workshops collectively hosted 1,026 participants, including 540 boys and 451 girls, and 35 teachers from government and private schools. The distribution of participants demonstrates an inclusive approach to science education, welcoming students of all backgrounds. To ensure high-end research, the university had established the Center of Excellence in Plasma Physics. The funding bodies like Department of Atomic Energy, DST, and MPCST have supported various research projects with more than 1.5 crores so far. The university has been working with Institute of Plasma Research, Gandhinagar, on some projects jointly. A research project was approved by Geological Survey of India on molecular insight of coal, a multi-pronged approach for use of Indian coal in cleaner and greener way. This project has been executed by Shri Vaishnav Vishwavidyalaya jointly with Pandit Deen Dayal Petroleum University, Gandhinagar, and S.N. Bose National Center for Basic Sciences, Kolkata. 34 research proposals have been submitted by the university worth more than 21 crores to various funding bodies for financial support. The funding bodies like UGC, DAE Consortium for Scientific Research, SERB, New Delhi, R&D Facilitation Scheme, MP Council of Science and Technology, and Indian Council of Philosophical Research, New Delhi, and financial support received so far is worth rupees 1 crore 32 lakhs 88,000. The university has also established the Centers of Excellence in Happiness Studies as well as Sustainable Development. Besides the Center of Vocational Studies, Center of Excellence in Simulation and Gaming, Center for Women's Studies, and Center of Excellence in Data Science. These centers have been organizing programs and now what we call webinars from time to time. In line with the previous years, International Yoga Day was celebrated on 21st June 2023, wherein students and faculty members participated enthusiastically. The academic session 22-23 was completed successfully by conducting classes and examinations as per schedule. The guidelines released by the University Grants Commission, New Delhi, and state and central governments were adhered to very strictly. A total of 50 webinars and online activities were conducted on diverse topics covering various academic disciplines for the benefit of students and faculty. New education policy was released by the Government of India, which was chaired by respected Dr. Kasturi Rangan. It was released on 29th of July 2020, and awareness about the same was spread through several webinars and seminars for the benefit of various stakeholders. Our university has already taken steps to implement NEP 2020. I am pleased to mention here that Shri Vaishnav Vishwavidyalaya has been represented in the expert group of the National Committee for Implementation of NEP 2020. It was also represented as a member of Governing Council of the Association of Indian Universities from 2020 to 2022, and number of other important committees of the University Grants Commission. Regarding the number of students who were awarded degrees and diplomas by the university till last year, in first convocation we had awarded 55 students were convocated. That was in 2018, that was our first convocation. 215 during second convocation in 2019, 994 students during third convocation in 2020, 1,585 students in the fourth convocation in 2021, and 1,655 during the fifth convocation in 2022. This year, the number is 1,557. Last but not the least, I would like to congratulate these 1,557 students who will be receiving their well-earned degrees and diplomas and gold medals today. I wish them all the best for their bright career and happy life. Jai Hind.
Candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, please rise. The candidates will individually receive their degrees from the Chancellor as I call their names and then return to the front of the dais and remain standing. Pawan Kumar Gupta. Naresh Purohit. Shraddha Gajbe. Harsh Sharma. Ajay Chandravanshi. Nilesh Patida. Shweta Rai. Jumana Barniwala. Nikita Dubey. Chandni Keswani. Sarika Patel. Surbi Jaju. Somya Gadda. Honorable Chairman of the Governing Body, Sir, I present 14 candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Engineering, Science, Management, Social Sciences, Humanities and Arts who have been examined and found qualified for the said degree, and I request you to confer the said degree to them. I also request you to confer the said degree to the candidates who are permitted to receive the same in absentia. Candidates for the undergraduate degree of Bachelor of Arts, Journalism and Mass Communication, please rise. Honorable Chairman of the governing body, sir, I present 26 candidates for the undergraduate degree of Bachelor of Arts who have been examined and found qualified for the, who have been examined and found qualified for the said degree, and I request you to confer the said degree to them. I also request you to confer the said degree to the candidates who are permitted to receive the same in absentia.
Candidates for the postgraduate degree of Masters of Business Administration and candidates for the undergraduate degree of Bachelors of Business Administration, please rise. Honorable Chairman of the Board of Governing Body, sir, I present 73 candidates for the postgraduate degree of Masters of Business Administration and 117 candidates for the undergraduate degree of Bachelors of Business Administration who have been examined and found qualified for the degree, and I request you to confer the said degree to them. I also request you to confer the said degree to the candidates who are permitted to receive the degree in absentia.
Candidates for the undergraduate degrees of Bachelor of Commerce and Bachelor of Commerce with Honors, please rise. Honorable Chairman of the governing body, sir, I present 66 candidates for the undergraduate degrees of Bachelor of Commerce and Bachelor of Commerce with Honors who have been examined and found qualified for the said degrees, and I request you to confer the said degrees to them. I also request you to confer the said degrees to the candidates who are permitted to receive the same in absentia. Thank you.
Candidates for the postgraduate degree of Master of Science and candidates for the undergraduate degrees of Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Science Honors, please rise. Honorable Chairman of the governing body, sir, I present 4 candidates for the postgraduate degree of Master of Science and 40 candidates for the undergraduate degrees of Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Science Honors who have been examined and found qualified to the said degrees, and I request you to confer the said degrees to them. I also request you to confer the said degrees to the candidates who are permitted to receive the same in absentia.
Candidates for the postgraduate degree of Master of Science, Food and Nutrition, and candidates for the undergraduate degree of Bachelor of Science, Food and Nutrition, please rise. Honorable Chairman of the governing body, sir, I present 4 candidates for the Master of Science, Food and Nutrition, and 3 candidates for the undergraduate degree of Bachelor of Science, Food and Nutrition, who have been examined and found qualified for the said degrees, and I request you to confer the said degree to them. I also request you to confer the said degree to the candidates who are permitted to receive the same in absentia.
Candidates for the postgraduate degree of Master of Science, Forensic Science, and candidates for the undergraduate degrees of Bachelor of Science, Forensic Science, please rise. Honorable Chairman of the governing body, sir, I present 40 candidates for the postgraduate degree of Master of Science, Forensic Science, and 45 candidates for the undergraduate degree of Bachelor of Science, Forensic Science, who have been examined and found qualified for the said degrees. And I request you to confer the said degrees to them. I also request you to confer the said degrees to the candidates who are permitted to receive the same in absentia.
Candidates for the undergraduate degree of Bachelor of Science in Agriculture, please rise. Honorable Chairman of the governing body, sir, I present 84 candidates for the undergraduate degree of Bachelor of Science in Agriculture Honours who have been examined and found qualified for the said degree, and I request you to confer the said degree to them. I also request you to confer the said degree to the candidates who are permitted to receive the same in absentia. Thank you.
Candidates for the postgraduate degree of Master of Law, please rise. Honorable Chairman of the governing body, sir, I present 2 candidates for the postgraduate degree of Master of Law who have been examined and found qualified for the said degree, and I request you to confer the said degree to them. I also request you to confer the said degree to the candidates who are permitted to receive the same in absentia.
Candidates for the postgraduate degree of Master of Technology, candidates for the undergraduate degree of Bachelor of Technology, and candidates for Diploma, Mechanical, Civil, Electrical and Electronics Engineering, please rise. Honorable Chairman of the governing body, sir, I present 9 candidates for the postgraduate degree of Master of Technology, 127 candidates for the undergraduate degree of Bachelor of Technology, and 7 candidates for diploma who have been examined and found qualified for the said degrees and diploma, and I request you to confer the said degrees and diploma to them. I also request you to confer the said degrees and diploma to the candidates who are permitted to receive the same in absentia.
Candidates for the undergraduate degree of Bachelor of Technology in Textile Technology and candidates for the undergraduate degree of Bachelor of Science in Fashion Design, please rise. Honorable Chairman of the governing body, sir, I present here 15 candidates for the undergraduate degree of Bachelor of Technology in Textile Technology and 3 candidates for the undergraduate degree of Bachelor of Science in Fashion Design and 1 candidate for the diploma who have been examined and found qualified for the said degrees, and I request you to confer the said degrees to them. I also request you to confer the said degrees and diploma to the candidates who are permitted to receive the same in absentia.
Candidates for the undergraduate degree of Bachelor of Technology, Computer Science Engineering and Bachelor of Technology, Information Technology, please rise. Honorable Chairman of the governing body, sir, I present 652 candidates for the undergraduate degree of Bachelor of Technology, Computer Science Engineering and Bachelor of Technology, Information Technology, who have been examined and found qualified for the said degrees, and I request you to confer the said degrees to them. I also request you to confer the said degrees to the candidates who are permitted to receive the same in absentia. Candidates for the postgraduate degree of Master of Computer Applications and candidate for the undergraduate degree of Bachelor of Computer Applications, please rise. Honorable Chairman of the governing body, sir, I present 62 candidates for the postgraduate degree of Master of Computer Applications, 1 candidate for the postgraduate degree of Master of Science, 40 candidates for the undergraduate degree of Bachelor of Computer Applications who have been examined and found qualified for the said degrees, and I request you to confer the said degrees to them. I also request you to confer the said degrees to the candidates who are permitted to receive the same in absentia.
Candidates for the postgraduate degree of Master of Planning, candidate for the postgraduate degree of Master of Design, candidates for the undergraduate degree of Bachelor of Architecture, candidates for the undergraduate degree of Bachelor of Design, and candidates for the undergraduate degree of Bachelor of Fine Arts, please rise. Honorable Chairman of the governing body, sir, I present 10 candidates for the postgraduate degree of Master of Planning, 1 candidate for the postgraduate degree of Master of Design, 34 candidates for the undergraduate degree of Bachelor of Architecture, 13 candidates for the undergraduate degree of Bachelor of Design, 5 candidates for the undergraduate degree of Bachelor of Fine Arts who have been examined and found qualified for the said degrees, and I request you to confer the said degrees to them. I also request you to confer the said degrees to the candidates who are permitted to receive the same in absentia.
Candidates for the postgraduate degree of Master of Arts, candidates for the undergraduate degrees of Master of Arts and Bachelor of Arts honors, please rise. Honorable Chairman of the Governing Board, sir, I present 15 candidates for the postgraduate degree of Master of Arts and 44 candidates for the undergraduate degree of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Arts honors, who have been examined and found qualified for the said degree, and I request you to confer the said degree to them. I also request you to confer the said degrees to the candidates who are permitted to receive the same in absentia.
By the authority given to me by the governing body as the Chancellor of this university, I confer on you the degrees for which you have been found qualified, and I charge you that ever in your life, by word and by deed, you prove yourself worthy of it. I admit the other candidates also for the said degrees in absentia.
I will now announce the names of the students who have become eligible for gold medals. Honorable Chief Guest is requested to award gold medals to these students. Mayank Jain, topper of the program BTech. Shubhangi Palawat, topper of the program BSc. Srikuti Yes, topper of the program MSc. Jay Anjana, topper of the program BSc Honours Agriculture. Samidha Nagar, topper of the program BBA. Raunak Panchal, topper of the program BARC. Somi Ali Sayyed, topper of the program BA. Animesh Ojha, topper of the program, BCom. Animesh Sharma, topper of the program, MCA. Kriti Sharma, topper of the program, MBA. Harsh Rathore, topper of the program, BCA. Roshni Sharma, topper of the program, MA. Sanidhya Rathore, best student UG, BTech. Sir, this year we are happy to announce the names of Preeti Antony and Archana Vyas as outstanding alumni of 1997 and 2001 batch. Preeti Antony is a vice president working with global market research. She is responsible for business development and project execution across the globe. She has over 16 years of covering market research, insight mining, strategic consulting, and media planning. She has extensively worked in FMCG and financial services sector across the country and the world. Preeti is an MBA from Nirma University, Ahmedabad, and BE from Shri Vaishnav Institute of Technology and Science. Preeti Antony. Archana Vyas. Archana Vyas is presently working as a scientist F in Advanced System Laboratory of DRDO, Hyderabad. She had completed BE Textile Technology from Shri Vaishnav Institute of Technology and Science and MTech Textile Engineering from IIT Delhi. She has total 19 years of experience. In that, 11 years experience in R&D activities in DRDO labs, Kanpur, Delhi, and Hyderabad. 8 years of experience in technology management in DRDO headquarters, New Delhi. She has significantly contributed in design and development of narrow fabric and bomblet stabilization in Pinaka multi-level rocket launching system, design and development back for anti-tank guided missile. Archana Vyas. Thank you, sir.
We are honored to appreciate the achievements of Mrs. Shilpa Chauhan, a trailblazer who was part of the historic Chandrayaan-1 mission. Mrs. Shilpa Chauhan completed her diploma in electronics and communication from Shri Vaishnav Polytechnic, Indore in the year 2003. She joined ISRO in the year 2007. She started her journey in telemetry tracking and command network known as ISTRAC at ISRO. She was involved in the Chandrayaan-1 mission, a thrilling experience followed by many PSLV, GSLV missions. She was also a part of many successful missions like Mars Orbiter mission, AstroSat, Chandrayaan-2, Chandrayaan-3. Presently, she is also part of Aditya L1 missions and working as Technical Officer C, Satellite Communication Services, ISTRAC, ISRO, Bangalore. She had a childhood dream to work in space science organization for the pride of the nation. Her journey is a shining example of what can be accomplished when one combines passion with perseverance. As she continues to reach for the stars, we wish her continued success in all her endeavors. May her journey inspire our graduating students to dream big, aim high, and never stop exploring. Mrs. Shilpa Chauhan could not join us today due to her official engagements, but today on behalf of Mrs. Shilpa Chauhan, her mother Srimati Kamini Chauhan and father Shri Kranti Chauhan has graced this occasion. I request the proud parents of Mrs. Shilpa Chauhan to receive the certificate of appreciation on her behalf. To do the honor, may I now request the dignitaries on the dais to present the certificate of appreciation to Srimati Kamini and Shri Kranti Chauhan. Today, on this special occasion, when our graduating students are embarking on a new journey, we are honored to have with us epitome of grace and wisdom, Padma Vibhushan Dr. K. Kasturi Rangan as our esteemed chief guest. Dr. Krishnaswamy Kasturi Rangan, an astrophysicist, completed his Bachelor of Science with honors and Master of Science in Physics from Bombay University and received his doctorate in experimental high-energy astronomy in 1971 while working at the Physical Research Laboratory, Ahmedabad. He has wide-ranging interest in space science applications, technologies, national and international science-related policies, and legal regimes. Dr. Kasturi Rangan was with the Indian Space Research Organization for a period of nearly 35 years, including nearly 10 years as its chairman from 1994 to 2003. He worked on the design and development of early satellite systems of ISRO and played a key role in shaping of India's remote sensing satellite capabilities. Dr. Kasturi Rangan is currently Chancellor, Central University of Rajasthan, Chairman, Governing Body, Inter-University Center for Astronomy and Astrophysics, Pune, Member, Atomic Energy Commission, Emeritus Professor at National Institute of Advanced Studies, Bangalore, Member of Council and Trust, Raman Research Institute, Bangalore, and Honorary Distinguished Advisor, ISRO. He was a nominated member Rajya Sabha from 2003 to 2009. And later, member of the erstwhile Planning Commission from 2009 to 2014. More recently, from July 2017 to December 2018, he was the chairman of the committee that drafted the National Education Policy, Presently, he is the chairman of the National Steering Committee for developing the National Curricular Framework. Dr. Kasturi Rangan is a member of all the 4 National Academies of India and several international academies. He is a member of the International Astronomical Union and a fellow of the World Academy of Sciences. He is an academician of the Pontifical Academy of Sciences, Vatican City, and honorary fellow of Cardiff University, United Kingdom. Dr. Kasturi Rangan is the only Indian to be conferred the honorary membership of the International Academy of Aeronautics. He has won several awards, including Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Award in 1983, 4th SIES Shri Chandrasekhar Kendra Saraswati National Eminence Award in 2001 from South Indian Education Society, Mumbai, Brock Medal in 2004, LNDML Memorial Award in 2004, Theodore von Karman Award in 2007, Basafa Shri Prashasti in 2020 from Shri Murugu Math, Karnataka, among others. He has been conferred with the Rajyotsav Prashasti in 2014 from Government of Karnataka, the highest civilian honors, Padma Shri in 1982, Padma Bhushan in 1992, and Padma Vibhushan in 2000 by the President of India, and the award of Officer of Legion d'Honneur in 2002 by the President of French Republic, France. May I now request the chief guest of the ceremony, Padma Vibhushan Dr. K. Kasturi Rangan, to deliver the convocation address.
Shri Purushottam Das Sarji, Honorable Chancellor, Shri Vaishnav Vidyapeeth Vishwavidyalaya, Dr. Ubinder Dar, Vice Chancellor, members of the governing body, Board of Management and Academic Council, the academic staff, distinguished invitees, dear students, and ladies and gentlemen. It's not moving. Can you just see where it's moving? It's not moving. Can you move this with this? Can you go over? Okay. Thank you. I am delighted to be invited to address this august gathering on the occasion of the 6th Convocation of Shri Vaishnav Vidyapeeth Vishwavidyalaya SVVV. I would like to express my grateful thanks to Shri Purushottam Das Ji, Chancellor, Dr. Ubinder Dar, Vice Chancellor, and other members of this management for this honor done to me. I would like to greet all the graduating students and recipients of various honors on this memorable occasion. The city of Indore, with a recorded history that dates back to the 4th century, has a diverse past, being reigned by the Guptas, the Marathas, and finally the Mughals. The magnificent palaces, the temples, delicious cuisine, and bustling markets are all standing testimony to the multicultural heritage of this city. Indore is an important commercial center and financial hub, as well as home to an array of premier educational institutions like yours, some of which are among the oldest institutions in the country. As a major educational hub, Indore is providing quality education to students not only from the neighboring cities, but also from all over the central India. I am happy to note that this city has been consistently named as the cleanest city in India, consecutively for 5 years. I see no better place than the ambience offered by this city in unique confluence of modern-day dream and charm and rich history to kindle the creativity and originality among the younger generation to seek new knowledge and wisdom. Shri Vaishnav Vidyapeeth Vishwavidyalaya, a broad-based forward-looking university with an illustrious history, was established with the sole purpose of providing and promoting education and research in various disciplines for the betterment and upliftment of the quality of life of all sections of the society. Taking advantage of the rich heritage of SVV Trust on the one side and creating a strong base in research and innovation in the context of the contemporary needs of a developing economy on the other side, Shri Vaishnav Vidyapeeth Vishwavidyalaya today is recognized as a premier center of excellence in higher education. I am happy to note that the various undergraduate, postgraduate, and doctoral degrees that are being offered in various disciplines. One can also see several initiatives to integrate knowledge across various multiple disciplines as part of a holistic approach to education. I am delighted to see the foresight of the academicians belonging to this university in the plan and execution of educational programs, which in a sense also reflects the spirit of the National Education Policy 2020. With intellectual ambience and special emphasis given to knowledge creation, assimilation, and dissemination, further skill development, entrepreneurship, and social outreach, SVVV is molding a generation of students for global competencies and skilled human resource to meet the challenging scientific, managerial, and socio-economic needs of this country. It's gratifying to note that the governance of this university is overseen by the exceptional visionary and serious educationist Sri Purushottam Das Pasaraji, whose acumen for business promotion for creating successful oriented approaches in all facets of national endeavor evokes admiration from all of us. The university's excellence in performance owes much to the leadership and guidance of Dr. Upendra Dar, whom I met a decade ago when he was the Vice Chancellor of Lakshmipat Singhania University in Jaipur. He is a very scholarly person, well known in the field of education, and has held several important academic positions in premier institutions like IIMs and IITs. He brings his vast experience and expertise on matters of education, management, and related aspects, and is eminently qualified to lead this institution to the higher levels of scholarship and erudition. This extraordinary breadth and depth of academic programs offered by your university is carried out with high degree of professionalism and efficiency by the well-qualified academic staff whose interests go beyond teaching alone and include intense research pursuits, judging by the number of doctoral programs that you have. Further, improvement of quality and scope in the educational programs are efficiently facilitated through number of collaborative arrangements with first-rate education and research institutions both in India and abroad. I take this opportunity to wish the Vice Chancellor, the faculty, and other members of the academic community of this university the best of productivity and outcomes in their intellectual pursuits. My dear students, today is indeed a red-letter day in your life, one that marks your transition from the relatively sheltered environment that your university offers to a world full of demanding challenges. Hearty congratulations to each one of you for having reached this important milestone. It's a moment of pride for you as much as it is for your teachers, parents, and those who had any part in shaping your life so far. Being graduates of this renowned university, you now have a world of opportunities in front of you. You can recall that your mission to higher education began here with great passion. You know, sure that it will not end here. It will not end until you feel fully confident of meeting the uncertainties and challenges of your life's laboratory and dealing with successes and failures with equanimous attitude. I am sure that each one of you have different dreams. You should never give up your dreams and aspirations, for it is those aspirations that will drive you to higher levels of achievements and make your life purposeful. I am particularly impressed today that you selected Shilpa Chauhan for a very special recognition, having worked in ISRO's Chandrayaan programs. She really represents the kind of spirit with which you people are coming out of this university, and you will play your own important roles, very challenging roles, very exciting roles in the country's various developmental programs, not only science and technology, but every aspects of national endeavor. I would like to congratulate you for this very thoughtful recognition of a very important alumni of your institution today in this thing. I'm also happy, I always see this, that you got a lot of girls who get gold medals and many other kinds of things. They seem to be nowadays really vying with each other in trying to be at the top. And our Prime Minister says Nari Shakti and things like that. Certainly is evident in every institution that I go. And this was no exception to this. I would like to congratulate them. And at the same time, tell the boys that you have to have a competition to deal with. And I am sure you will do it and you will also succeed. It is most appropriate for me to use this occasion to briefly highlight the importance and the key role that universities play in the progress of any nation. Universities are the foundations on which the nation building rests. They symbolize academic freedom and the fountainhead of inspiration, acting as perennial sources to generate and disseminate new ideas and knowledge. Among the several models of institutions providing opportunities for higher learning in the contemporary world, universities still have a central place with time-tested methodologies and value systems. They provide an effective ecosystem for interaction among diverse disciplines, a crucial element for development of an integrated view of this modern and complex world. In this process, they set the example and standards for enlightened citizenship. The perpetual search for knowledge and ideas have been the hallmark of our intellectual heritage. The following quotation from Rig Veda very effectively underscores the same. Ano Badraha Kradamo Yandu Vishwadaha. Let noble thoughts come from everywhere, unhindered and overflowing. India today needs an educational system aligned with the aspirational goals of the 21st century education while remaining rooted to India's values and ethos. In the 34 years since the last education policy, the social, political and economic environment in India and the world has changed significantly. The economy has opened up, social structures have undergone changes, there is increased participation of all groups in political, social and economic processes, and communication has grown exponentially. New global challenges such as climate change have emerged, while rapid changes in technology present both opportunities and challenges to human well-being. Over the next decade, India will have the highest population of young people in this world, more than 50% below the age of 35 years, aspiring for high-quality education. This demographic dividend must be taken advantage of. Globalization and the demands of a knowledge economy and a knowledge society call for emphasis on the need for acquisition of new skills by learners on a regular basis for them to learn how to learn and to become lifelong learners, a critical consideration that needs to be addressed appropriately. Therefore, it is essential that the children and the youth in the country are equipped with knowledge, skills, attitudes and values, as well as employable skills that would enable them to contribute to India's social, economic and political transformation. The policy accordingly provides an integrated yet flexible approach to education and keeps interconnectedness of the various phases of education in mind as it lays out an end-to-end educational roadmap for the country. I may add that the integrated concept of knowledge envisaged in the NEP 2020 and the flexibility it provides encompasses all aspects of education, professional, vocational, and management education besides the current mainstream education. The reality of education is that it is seamless, continuous process from birth to all through the life. Advances in developmental, cognitive, and educational psychology considerably influenced our thinking about how do we need to address the teaching learning processes of the students and to restructure the school and higher education accordingly. The new 5+3+3+4 structure of the school education is in our better understanding of the scientific basis for the child's learning trajectory from birth to secondary school. The first three stages of the child's education, namely the foundational, preparatory, and the middle, are defined in conformity with these developmental phases of the child. The transition from perpetual learning, perceptual to prescriptive, and from conceptual learning and abstraction. The secondary stage is seen as the preparation for the world of work and of life, and there is a greater attention paid to the aspirations of each student, and they are given greater flexibility with their choice of subjects. The distinction between curricular, extracurricular, and co-curricular, as well as between arts, sciences, and vocational subjects are done away with, which is a major step towards making the education holistic. The recommendations of the NEP at the school and higher levels are in the various stages of implementation. As you all know, that the National Curricular Framework for School has been completed. The curricular framework provides the guiding principles, goals, structures, and elements for the development of curricula, based on which syllabi, teaching learning materials, including play materials, textbooks, and assessment methods are all developed. Given that it is the teacher that is the heart of the practice of this education, the NCF, the National Curricular Framework, has been designed with the teacher as the primary focus. Most importantly, the curricular framework for teacher education is likely to be available by the end of this year. I would urge SVVV to offer high-quality teacher education programs for the preparation of school teachers, if it is not already doing so. I'm sure that there is a plan here, since this is an intervention that can have cascading effect. The wide-ranging programs available at your university will enrich the teacher's ability to convey the innovative ideas to the new generations, which is one of the key aspects of teacher preparedness in the spirit of NEP. The two important shifts in the undergraduate of the higher education envisaged in the policy are the emphasis on multidisciplinarity and a holistic approach to education, and the introduction of a 4-year undergraduate degree program. The major emphasis is given in the policy to the aspect of holistic, multidisciplinary education as a foundational component at all levels of education, but particularly undergraduate education, with the opportunity to focus on chosen major and minor as per the choice of the student. Liberal education, as it is referred to in the contemporary discussions of undergraduate education, it has its origin in the India's age-old idea of liberal arts dating back to almost 1400 years. In the modern day social and economic landscape, this age-old Indian concept is now finding recognition in a new form. As we have stated in the policy, especially today, it is important, the importance of a liberal arts education is to enable students to explore the numerous remarkable intertwined relationships that exist among the sciences and the humanities, mathematics and arts, medicine and physics, and so on, and more generally, to explore the surprisingly unity of all fields of human endeavor. A comprehensive liberal education develops all capacities of human being: intellectual, aesthetic, social, physical, emotional, and moral in an integrated manner. The present silo-based approach to undergraduate education must therefore transform into an integrated, multidisciplinary, holistic approach to liberal education. In an uncertain world buffeted by pandemics, climate change, and technological advances such as AI, graduates need this wider range of skills. We already know that each person entering the job market today will look forward to not only several jobs, but also several careers during their working life. Thus, the formal education system must provide graduates with a combination of transferable and uniquely human skills to help them adopt and continuously learn to work in this challenging environment. Some of these graduates will take up positions in HR and will quickly appreciate that the well-rounded individuals with a holistic education are better prepared to tackle complex problems while also understanding the needs, desires, and motivations of co-workers, clients, and the wider society. A liberal education seeks precisely these outcomes: strong written and oral communication skills, teamwork, ethical decision-making, critical thinking, and the ability to apply knowledge in the real-world situations. Thus, the notion of a knowledge of many arts or just liberal arts is being brought back to Indian education because it is exactly the kind of education that is the need of the 21st century. When properly implemented, exposure to multidisciplinary ways of thinking is a joy in and of itself for any learner because it is strongly associated with our holistic mental development. Apart from being a joy, it is increasingly clear that the greater flexibility in ways of thinking in the 21st century demands can only become through greater exposure to diverse ways of thinking. Steve Jobs, famous for his innovative ideas, was asked a question on what makes Apple products successful. According to him, the secret was to bring top-notch aesthetics with top-notch engineering. He himself is known to have said about why the Macintosh computer revolutionized computing, and I quote, "I think part of what made Macintosh great was that the people working on it were musicians and poets and artists and zoologists and historians who also happened to be the best computer scientists in the world. With an ecosystem that is conducive to bringing the best of science and technology together with expertise drawn from arts and humanities, one could really transform the outcomes of undergraduate education through the creation of top-notch innovators." I am sure Shri Vaishnav Vidyapeeth Vishwavidyalaya can appreciate this transformative step in undergraduate education as per the NAP 2020 with its potential for attracting high-quality undergraduate towards education. I know you are already very much in the progress to doing this. This is your second or third year. I am so happy to hear this because it's a real challenge to make this transformation, but we have to do it if India is to develop as per the dreams of our Prime Minister and the country. So I would like to congratulate you for whatever you have done so far in this connection. At this juncture, I would like to extend my compliments to all of you for the wide range of subjects offered by your university, encompassing sciences, social sciences, humanities, including fine arts, engineering, management, vocational, and more. These extraordinary range of disciplines immediately takes me to the thought that your university is uniquely placed to offer one of the finest liberal arts programs in this country. To be more specific, education in the social sciences and its connection to education in the humanities and in science and technology, and the exploration of the relevance of one area to the other is rather weak in this country in many educational systems. This is something that we had investigated and reflected upon carefully during our work in the national education policy. There are plenty of excellent institutions in the country engaged in teaching and research in science and technology on one side and humanities on the other side. But much like C.P. Snow's reflections on the two cultures, these areas of intellectual endeavors do not engage with each other sufficiently, thereby hampering the ability of each one of them to address the societal concerns. If properly organized between the various departments of your university, A good liberal program could become a reality with minimal turnaround time with all your existing capability and capacity. And I'm fully convinced about it, having visited and interacted with all of you today. At the postgraduate level, one of the key recommendations relates to the strengthening of research in the university system. The policy recommends the creation of the National Research Foundation. For this purpose, the policy also highlights the critical need to better manage research at all levels: pure research, applied research, translational research, and research to address specific needs of industry and for social objectives. The primary role of the National Research Foundation will be to nurture a vibrant research ecosystem through adequate funding, mentoring, and support of multidisciplinary research in the arts and humanities, social sciences, natural sciences, and mathematics, engineering and technology, including educational technology, particularly in the university system, where 84% of the students go, where the research and the development are at much lower level than what it should have been for this country. The NRF has now become a reality, with both the Houses of Parliament approving the bill very recently to create the Anusandhan National Research Foundation Act 2023. The high level of commitment of the government is evidenced by the decision of the Prime Minister to chair the apex body, together with the two key ministers, the Minister of Education, Dharmendra Pradhanji, and the Minister of Science and Technology, and serving as its deputy chairman. Also, I would like to recall that the finance minister has already earmarked 50,000 crores for the next 5 years for promoting the research in the university and other institutions. Your university, with a strong heritage of research, is sure to benefit from this new initiative of the government and create a vibrant and productive research system catering to a variety of national endeavors and in conformity with the vision of our Prime Minister, Atmanirbhar Bharat. UGC, AICTE, and NCVT, for the vocational education, have jointly announced a national credit framework which will enable the student to accumulate credits from multiple institutions and online through MOOCs, massive open online courses, using the academic bank of credit. This is now in place. When combined with the multiple entry and multiple exit option, which has also been provided for in the NAP, the ABC enables anytime learning, anywhere learning, and any level learning, as envisaged in the NEP. The outcome of this is expected from an undergraduate education has now been embodied in the National Higher Education Qualification Framework, just like the National Skills Development Framework, first defined in 2013. The combination of NCR, National Credit Framework, National Higher Education Qualification Framework, and National Skills Development Framework, and the formal higher education landscape will empower each student. Today, real life demands us to be equipped with multiple sets of skills, awareness, and knowledge. To quote my own experience, I started as a physicist pursuing research in astronomy. I later developed skills in satellite technology and then went on to learn elements of system engineering. I may mention that the system management, which you are all very well aware of it, the ability to synergize and synthesize input from several areas and disciplines so as to lead to a goal-oriented, focused outcome. When I had to assume the role of leading the National Space Program, I had to be familiar not only with science and technology and system management, but also the aspects of socio-economic benefits of India's space, the strategic issues, international collaboration, and above all, nuances of dealing with political and bureaucratic systems. Assisting me in acquiring these capabilities are the undercurrents of the diverse and demanding environment and the holistic value system that my university is setting to me. I am sure the same is the situation with respect to your university. The ability to develop into a total person capable of taking most difficult things, but across the disciplines and across the areas. What our country needs is a human talent with a positive attitude, passion for excellence, and leadership qualities to make the difference. I am happy to know that the very thoughtful preamble to your university's annual report, this is the 2019-2020, I have to go through, this is by your Vice Chancellor, has written down, that the inculcation of many of these qualities which I just now mentioned are implicit in the vision of your university. The policy has also paid special attention to the promotion of Indian languages, arts, and culture. Needless to emphasize, India is a treasure trove of culture developed over thousands of years and manifested in the form of arts and crafts, words of culture, literature, customs, traditions, linguistic expressions, heritage sites, and so on. The promotion of Indian arts and culture is important both at the national and individual level. Language, of course, is inextricably linked to art and culture and is the key to the preservation and promotion of culture. Unfortunately, Indian languages have not received their due attention and care, with the country losing 220 languages in the last 50 years. Further, even those languages of India not officially on the endangered list, both the 22 languages in the 8th schedule, are facing difficulties. The policy therefore recommends teaching and learning of Indian languages by integrating them within school and higher education. It also proposes several measures to strengthen education and research related to Indian languages, including regional languages, modern languages, and classical languages. There are many other interesting recommendations in the policy, such as the creation of a consultative body called the National Education Technology Forum to assess and advise as suitability of technology for education in the various facets to the central and government level, playing a more proactive role in open distance learning, including improving their quality, promotion of culture and internationalization, all of which could find their rightful place in your university. Dear graduates, you are among the privileged few to receive education at this university of great repute. The education that you received here will serve as a firm foundation to build your future and to make contributions in the national and international level. Remember that the basic purpose of education is to build up your character and a balanced development of your physical, mental, and spiritual personality. It's also your bounden duty to remember your alma mater and also this region in which you have grown. Contribute your might for your future development. Always remember that we bequeath a great heritage as Indians. We belong to a land that nourished an ancient culture, which is a fountainhead of values that enrich life, which leads human development. The rich heritage of thought and experience handed down to us by countless noble souls and great personalities have deep implication to the process of shaping our lives. It is my hope that you will integrate these values in your future endeavors and derive immense benefit. I hope you will always keep your intellectual curiosity alive and never cease your learning process in the great school of life. My dear graduates, I'd like to conclude my address quoting this Subhasitam. Na chora haryam, na cha raja haryam, na bhadrabhajyam, na cha bharahari. Yaye krite vardada evam nityam vidyadanam sarvadanat pradhanam. The wealth of knowledge is the greatest of all forms of health. It cannot be stolen like money or possessions. It cannot be taken away or annexed like land, nor can it be divided among brothers like an inherited property. It is never a burden. The wealth that is knowledge grows and increases even as it is distributed. The spirit of today's function is truly a reflection of these words of wisdom. From the depth of my heart, I wish each one of you success in all your future endeavors. In all that lies before you, may grant God you wisdom, success, and true sense of fulfillment of your cherished ideals and goals. All the best to you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now it is the time for us to express our deep gratitude and appreciation to our chief guest. To do this, I invite Honorary Secretary Shri Vaishnav Vidyapeeth Trust, Shri Kamal Narayan Ji Buradia, to join Honorable Vice Chancellor Shri Vishwavidyalaya Vishwavidyalaya Dr. Upinder Dar and Honorable Chancellor Shri Vaishnav Vishwavidyalaya Shri Purushottam Das Ji Pasari to felicitate our esteemed Chief Guest Padma Vibhushan Dr. K. Kasturi Rangan.
I would like to thank the Chief Guest for the enlightening convocation address. I declare the convocation closed.
As a mark of respect to our nation and its enduring values, I kindly request you to please rise for the national anthem. I request the audience to remain standing until the convocation procession leaves the pandal.
जरूरी वहाँ कैमरा भाई ने हो क्या